2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Kings. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Now Sacramento starting five. We've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Jones, and it's Jacobs in at the three, the small forward. And for Memphis, they've got Turner. Hammonds is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Morant, and it's prime time in at the two spot. You know, Greg, I can't believe it. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Mike, here we go. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your wonderful family, Greg, and to those of you at home as well enjoying this on 2K Sports.
Well, thank you, Kevin. And just an exciting time of year. When Thanksgiving rolls around, you know the season is officially afloat. And these guys love playing around the holidays.
From 12 feet out, offensive rebound. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Jones. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies to the left side wing. Here's primetime. Back to Morant. Here's primetime. Guarded by Fox. 5 to shoot. Morant passes to primetime. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And looking at Memphis, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Here's Sohan.
That's all you.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone, and it's denied.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
It's Jones on the wing. He had 15 points last outing. A second chance effort. A nice shot by Sohan.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Memphis turns it over again.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Sabonis, rebound by Hammonds. Memphis with the ball. Here's primetime. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. No good from 11 feet. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And again, Memphis no good. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Passes to Sabonis. Back to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
And it's such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Primetime. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Primetime's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Kings trail by 4. On the floor for Sacramento. They've got Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox out there with Jones. And it's Jacobs in at the small forward.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Primetime. Zubac's the pass to Primetime. Goes back up. Sacramento grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. They put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's Jones with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 1. Turner is out there with Hammonds. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Primetime. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Sohan. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And it's blocked.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Primetime, defended by Jones. And it's Primetime missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
On the wing, Turner. Pass to Primetime. Good work defensively by Jones.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Sacramento making a switch here. Gray's checked in. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Here's Sohan. Sabonis drops in the layup for 2. And the Kings lead by 2.
Yeah, offensively, really like the way they're moving it around for the best look.
Here's Primetime, defended by Jones. Back to Morant. And there's the pass to Primetime. 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. That's 10 points for Primetime.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Fox. Grizzlies with the rebound. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Morant. Turner's got his 2nd bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Timeout called by the Kings. So Memphis ends up going with the new. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Jones, also Fox out there. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Morant passes to Primetime. Zubats trying to break loose.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Primetime, defended by Jones. Primetime's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fox passes to Gray, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his 5th foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On defense, the Kings. Here's Primetime. Lets it go from 11. And Jones pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Knocks it loose. Morant with it. Jones covering. Goes up. And that one's good. Morant.
The level of engagement Morant provides really on both ends. That play demonstrates how special this kid can be.
Passes it to Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Sohan. And the 3 off target.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Turner passes to Primetime. Driving inside. That one goes. Count it. Primetime's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Back to Morant. Here's Primetime. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 5. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, guys. Was able to hear Mike Brown during the break. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Morant passes to Primetime. Inside. Here's Zubats. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Zubats has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Drains the 19-footer.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Primetime. Good! Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Sohan. It's rebounded by Memphis. And he commits the intentional foul. Here's prime time. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Morant missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And it's Sohan missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 7. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Connects from downtown.
Timeout.
And Graham just coming up huge that time.
"16 seconds left in the game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Fox. Williams outside. That one no good. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Takes a three. Missed. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Splash!
Stay focused on your workout.
get it started, man. Let's get it started. Pop it. Oh, hit that. Oh, nah, we're good. Let's ball. Oh. Hey, whose man is this? It ain't a foul. Too slow. I got it! Clock, clock, clock! Oh, get it! Let's do this! What's the foul? Not my house! Foul! And one! Oh, that's yeah! It's time to play now!
Great game. A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their home fans tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter Allie LaForce, and the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. We've got Ivica Zubac. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's prime time in at the shooting guard. And for the Clippers, Harry Giles out there with Nickeil Alexander. Walker. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. Young season, young talent, Grant. What do you look for to identify an up-and-coming team with a chance to be special?
Well, B.A., obviously you have to start with talent. But then it's fit, it's identity, it's personality. I mean, all of those ingredients matter in becoming a top team.
Primetime passes to Hammond. And that one drops.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
That's all you.
Here's Wallace. Here's the floater. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Morant, the pass to Primetime. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Highland. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
Hammonds, the pass to Primetime. Wallace pulls it in.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And that one's good. Morant.
The tougher the shot is for Ja, the more focus he gets.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
B.A., he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will.
And Primetime gets it to go.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Takes a three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant, the pass to Primetime. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Offensive rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Wallace. The three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Morant, the pass to Primetime. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
On the court for the Grizzlies. They've got Desmond Bane. Ja Morant is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's prime time in at the 2 spot. Into the lane. Here's Wallace. That shot is off. Great D that time from Zubac. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Prime time. Can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Wallace, the pass to Highland. Drills it from deep. Highland's got 6 points in the quarter.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Primetime. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Wallace has got 5 rebounds in the game. Highland misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 7.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Primetime. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 6 rebounds in the game. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6. Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Primetime. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. Here's Wallace. He's got 9. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Bane, the pass to Primetime. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Highland. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Wallace. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Primetime. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Morant. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. The 3-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
Quick shot by Ja Morant. As soon as he's got the rock, he's into his motion.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Both teams will make... And so we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Harry Giles. Then it's Bones Highland, and it's Wallace in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smitty?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved. Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Primetime. Puts it up from 12. The bank shot, no good. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside, Williams. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room, and he converts the layup. Morant's got 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Wallace. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Primetime. Here's Zubats. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Zubats has gotten his first basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Alexander Walker. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bane. Primetime passes to Morant. Here's Primetime. Wallace pulls it in. The Clippers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker, hounded by Morant. Here's Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He has 7.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
On the court for Memphis, Isaiah Jackson is out there with Ivica Zubats. Then it's Jackson, then there's Ja Morant, and it's prime time in at the 2. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, for the past few years, Smitty, it's been amazing how deep the talent is in the NBA draft every year.
I love it, B.A., because you're starting to find stars in the second round. Guys who are picked 40, 50 are becoming all-stars, rookie of the year, and winning a lot of awards. I think the talent right now in the world is fantastic.
Reddish is checked in for James Harden. Poked loose. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. They get it back. Here's Primetime. Good work there as it goes.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Westbrook taking his time here. Clark, the pass to Reddish. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. He drops it from range.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Terry Rozier.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Moran against Westbrook. Pass to Reddish. And there's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson outside. With the teardrop. Count the basket.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's prime time. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it.
If you answered Jerry West, enjoy that VC. But despite losing the finals that year, Jerry West earned redemption and won an NBA championship years later. What year did that happen?
Was it 1972, 1974, 1976, or 1978?
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
If you head over to the Lakers arena, you'll see the banner, the championship banner, one of many hanging up in the rafters, Alexis. Right up there, right up there.
Hi, everyone. Time. A look at the open. Lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Primetime is out there with Morant. Then it's Hammonds. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Jackson in at the 4. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Henderson. Smith is out there with Okoro. Then it's Green, and it's Allen in at the center. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
That's tipped, dives for it, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yo, match up on Morant.
Morant against Henderson. Here's Primetime. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's 6 points for Primetime.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
Henderson with it, guarded now by Jackson. Jackson against Henderson. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Both free throws good from Primetime. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Henderson passes to Allen. Outside, Green. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Primetime. Banked in off the glass. Primetime's got 10.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Henderson against Morant. Henderson dishes to Allen. It's Henderson on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Henderson, no good.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's prime time, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the wide open shot from Green. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Prime time, the pass to Hammonds. Now here's Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And the pass to Hammonds. Shot clock at 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Now here's Henderson. 29 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. And that one is off.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's prime time. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers in L.A.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1:10 left in the first. Passes it to Ayton. Over Sharp. Misses off the left iron. Memphis with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Basket good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Ayton.
Get there, get there.
43 seconds left in the first. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got prime time. Hammonds is out there with Jackson. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3 slot. Way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
No good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He added 18 points, and he added a few assists as he was able to set up his teammates for good looks. And this team is on a hot streak. His play is a big reason why. We'll see if that continues. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
And the shot goes in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Henderson. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out to Morant. Fires the three. Hammonds, the second chance points on the tip in. Hammonds got his second basket.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Here's Henderson, and he drives in, and then Henderson with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's primetime. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles, and the shot goes down.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Both teams will make substitutions. Dishes to Allen. Kicks to Okoro. Lobbed up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Rozier's got 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's Green with the three. Unable to get that one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's good.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
The shot will not fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Memphis out in front, running away with it. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from primetime.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Smith is out there with Allen. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Green, and it's Henderson in at the point guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now, here's Okoro. Still scoreless. Green kicks to Okoro. Smith on the wing. And here's Green outside. Drops in the tray.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Morant passes to primetime. Great D that time from Green.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Okoro shot is off. Here's primetime, defended by Allen. The pass to Hammonds. Here's primetime. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Timeout. Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Sims is checked in.
And let's take a look at Scoot Henderson here.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 20 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Clock at 6. Bain out to the right wing. Hammonds kicks to Bain. Another shot. Outside Turner puts up a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Turner's got his second bucket tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bain would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Smith missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. DA, thank you. Here's a Sims, and it's sent back by Turner. The Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Outside, Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Gillespie. Henderson defending, and it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he...
The Trailblazers on offense. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Desmond Bain out there with Jackson. Then it's prime time. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Morant in at the point.
Look, sometimes you got to go up and grab those boards. Smith doing a good job of using that length and finishing off that glass.
Morant passes to prime time. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Halista, and he gets it to go. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Jackson. Here's prime time. And the rejection by Ayton.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Bain passes to prime time. Great D that time from Green.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Morant passes to prime time, drives to the hoop, and the rejection by Smith. We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years, Richard. Are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Primetime.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Allen's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Hammonds, he's checked in for Zubats. Here's Green.
Love that aggression from Green, banging down low.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Here's Primetime, guarded by Green.
Come on, man, who got the ball?
6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The 3 from Morant buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got his first 3 points of the game.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
And it's Green missing. Memphis leading by 20. Down low, here's Hammonds. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's Primetime. No good. Great D that time from Green.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Palista, guarded by Morant. Allen outside. Pass to Ayton.
And one.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant surveying the D. To the paint. Stolen by Allen. To the inside. Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
Now here's Morant. The pass to Primetime. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Sharp. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long.
been just struggling just to go off, stumbling, trying to get up. You can smell trouble in us, that been bubbling up. We got the supplement cut, establish the covenant. I got the faith of the Lord in me. Devil be creeping, I just act accordingly. Know where he observing me.
I started get it lit up the fire inside of me, getting too wicked. I tell you we different, but you wouldn't get it till you looking past the seams in the stitch. Yeah, young fly guy making entrance with a suicide note, flexing they quick with deception, but late I'm switching. That team I ain't switching, I'm moving the pen
like I intended. It's evident they wanna pray for my downfall, there's something to panic. We cooking up with the sauce, like I be the pantry. We couple of bandits. We get the party, no cameras. We don't with the opposite. Speaking the grammar.
I got my own demons in question. I got my whole fam to be blessing. I take a loss as I.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Mr. Incredible in a shooting guard. And for Portland, Scoot Henderson out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Jared Allen. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Smith in at the four-man position. There should be more familiarity this time around as these two teams match up for the second time in a row.
Yeah, I expect to see some adjustments by each coaching staff and maybe a little bit more physicality in this game. That familiarity, that can breed some contempt.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Now Green.
Stay on him. I got him.
Now here's Henderson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he knocks down the first one. Henderson hits them both. Morant with it. Pass to Mr. Incredible. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
Now here's Turner. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Mr. Incredible, no good. Now Portland with it. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mr. Incredible's got 5.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Here's Mr. Incredible. Green covering. Here's Mr. Incredible. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. On the wing, Green. Hammonds grabs a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Mr. Incredible. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Portland. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Henderson against Morant. Henderson, the pass to Okoro. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Okoro, he's going to make a lot of physical points like that throughout his career.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The ball's knocked loose. To the wing, right side. And here's Turner from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. This one for 3. Hammonds grabs a rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Up top, Aiden. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Who's got ball?
The Trailblazers. Allen, he's checked in for Ayton. Okoro comes in for Sims. And Jalen Green subbed in for Henderson. And here's Turner. Jackson, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Shot clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Green with the defensive effort. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. We've got Jackson, and it's Turner in at the 3, the small forward.
Can't play too far off of Green because he's skilled at pulling up and torching you.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He has 7. The rebound by Allen. Green against Turner. Pass to Okoro. Here's Allen. Fades away. And no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Smith outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Allen. There's the block. And here they come. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Okoro. Hounded by Morant. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Memphis leading. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mr. Incredible. Green with the defensive effort. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, B.A. No, I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, one's built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, B.A.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He has 7. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Blazers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break up 12. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Memphis has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Green out there with Henderson. Then it's Smith. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Smith. Got it. Good job in the low post. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
That's a confidence builder for Smith Jr., proving he can score through contact.
Jackson, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
Here's Smith. And he makes it. 9 points in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Green covering. Mr. Incredible, good. Mr. Incredible's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Hammonds has got 4 rebounds now. Turner passes to Mr. Incredible. The first free throw is good for the Trailblazers. Aiden, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Sims in for Okoro. Zubats, he's checked in for Memphis. Gillespie comes in for Morant. Both good from the line that time. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
And the shot goes down.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Now Henderson. 7 points in the game. Portland, no good that time either. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Aiden. Stolen by Aiden. Here's Sims. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Mr. Incredible. Green covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gillespie. Lays it up and banks it in. Gillespie's got 5 now.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Aiden, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Inside to get back on track. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Gillespie passes to Mr. Incredible. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Off the glass. Mr. Incredible's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're really working the paint now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the Trailblazers call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A big group substitution here. A line change here for Memphis. Henderson finds Smith. Back to Henderson. Smith outside. Pass to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Zubats.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
On the court for the Grizzlies. We've got Jackson. Ivica Zubats out there with Ja Morant. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2. And there it is for him.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
To the inside. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Hammonds, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle. But who's counting?
Now here's Morant. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Oh, Green with a block. Now the Blazers on the move. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Desmond Bane.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And Portland has possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Stolen by Jackson. Smith against Morant. Drops in the layup for 2.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
A nice shot by Smith.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Morant, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
I've been just struggling just to go off, stumbling, trying to get up. You can smell trouble in us, that been bubbling up. We got the supplement cut, establish the covenant. I got the faith of the Lord in me. Devil be creeping, I just act accordingly. Know where he observing me.
I started getting lit up the fire inside of me, getting too wicked. I tell you we different.
You mentioned you have friends on Washington. What advice have they given you about entering into the 2K League?
Just not to be too high or too low. You got to stay level-headed and just enjoy the ride.
First, they're sour. And then they're sweet. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet, gone.
A new generation of professional NBA 2K players were drafted last week.
Hi, everyone. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Bridges out there with Hardy. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. And for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant. Jackson is out there with Hammonds. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2-guard spot. And early on, many rookies are not only getting playing time doors, some of them are the focal points of the team's offense.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a growing trend, especially for those teams that are in rebuilding mode. Heck, sometimes even the established teams are getting some big-time stars.
Here is Mr. Incredible. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he makes that one.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Clowney. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Nets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And so he hits the technical free throw. Nets passing it around. Here's Hardy. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Pass to Clowney. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Shot's good by Whitehead.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Morant passes to Mr. Incredible. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Now, here's Hardy. After the miss from Mr. Incredible. And it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Terry Rozier's checked in for Memphis. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field.
Watch Mikal. Who got ball? Who got ball? Hey, yo, right here.
Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in.
Find the lane.
This is his
Find the
third
lane.
free throw attempt of the
One
game.
shot. That's all you. Get in there.
Here's Morant. 8 points his last outing. They've got Mr. Incredible. Hammonds is out there with Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Johnson with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Hardy. There's the drive. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Hardy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Now, here's Hardy. He had 25 points last game. Here's Johnson. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant with it, picked up by Turner.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got Whitehead, Mikal Bridges out there with Hardy. And there's Miles Turner, and it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. Now here's Hardy. 17-point lead, their biggest. Passes to Bridges, down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Here's Clowney. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Clowney's got his first points of the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bane passes to Mr. Incredible. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Nets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Grizzlies, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He scored 21 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. That shot off. Good work defensively by Turner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now we'll look at the stats for him. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. There's the pass to Mr. Incredible. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Pass to Hammonds. Here is Mr. Incredible. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mr. Incredible's got 4 points this quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Hardy passes to Turner. Rebound by Hammonds.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Morant. And there it is for him. Morant's got 6.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Nets making a Here is Mr. Incredible.
You got him.
Clock at 4. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Nets leading by 16. Desmond Bane out there with Jackson. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Hammonds in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The shot by Turner, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Good on the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Bridges outside. Turner passes to Whitehead, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Morant surveying the D. Here is Mr. Incredible. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. So it's Brooklyn now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the middle. It's stolen. Here's the break. Up the floor. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Clowney. Back to Bridges. Here's Clowney. Now here's Bay. It's rebounded by Memphis. Hammond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Morant against Bridges. Passes it to Whitehead. He takes it in. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. And here are the Grizzlies now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Bain passes to Hammond, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Timeout called the Nets. They're ahead by 7. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Bain and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Clowney. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Clowney. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Here's Hardy, following the basket by John Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. Count it. And the Nets lead by 7.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Outside, Bain. The pass to Mr. Incredible. Ripped away. And here we go. Here's Bridges. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Here's Whitehead. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
I've been just struggling just to go off, stumbling trying to get up. You can smell trouble in us, that be bubbling up. We got the supplement cut, establish the covenant. I got the faith of the Lord in me. Devil be creeping, I just act accordingly. Know where he absorbing me.
I started getting lit up the fire inside of me, getting too wicked. I tell you we different, but you wouldn't get it till you looking past the seams in the stitching. Yeah, young fly guy making inches with a suicide no flexing. They quick with deception, but lately I'm switching. That team I ain't switching, I'm moving dependent.
Like I intended. It's evident they wanna pray for my downfall, there's something to panic. We cooking up with a sauce, like I be in the pantry. We couple of bandits. We get the party, no cameras. We don't with the opposite.
I got my own demons in question. I got my whole family blessing. I take a loss as I learned lesson. I'll be a boss till I turn to ashes. I need advances where the check is.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. A look at the Pelicans starting group. Herb Jones out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Jackson out there with Desmond Bane.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bane. That'll be 3 seconds. Warriors ball. Grizzlies timeout. It's time for T-Shuttle. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court. The assist, Daniels. Grizzlies foul. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Hubbard Jones. 2 shots. Assistant, Hawkins. Three minutes remaining in the first half. 3 minutes. Substitution on the court. That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Grizzlies, 37. The Pelicans, 31. Memphis foul. Jackson. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones. Number 2, John Morin with the assist. Herbert Jones. Number 2. Herbert Jones. Substitution on the court. Number 2, Desmond Bain with the assist. Stewart. Number 2. Number 2. Assist goes to Gigi Jackson. Gotta be 3 seconds. Memphis ball. Checking in for the Pelicans, Mayday. Grizzlies timeout. All right, then. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for your Grizzlies. That was your Grizzlies most cute dance team. Check it out. Remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Desmond Bain for 3. Number 2. The Pelicans call timeout. T-shirt time, everyone. Let me hear you right now. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball. The assist, Gigi Jackson. lose 72. The Pelicans 54. Thank you all for coming out and showing your support. Please make sure to drive home safely and come back soon.
I've been just struggling just to go off, stumbling trying to get up. You can smell trouble in us, that been bubbling up. We got the supplement cut, establish the covenant. I got the faith of the Lord in me. Devil be creeping, I just act accordingly. Know where he observing me.
I started get it lit up the fire inside of me, getting too wicked. I tell you we different, but you wouldn't get it till you looking past the seams in the stitching. Yeah, young fly guy making inches with a suicide note, flexing they quick with deception, but late I ain't switching. That team I ain't switching, I'm moving the flex like I intended. It's evident they wanna pray for my downfall, there's something to panic. We cooking up with a sauce, like I be the pan. We come from the bandits. We get the party, no cameras. We don't with the opposite. I ain't speaking the grammar. I got my own demons in question. I got my own plan to be blessing. I take a loss as I learned lesson. I'll be a boss till I turn to ashes. I need advances, what a checkers. We playing chess, ain't no checkers.